For the next 3 days, I'm eating nothing but Costco free samples to see if it's worth spending no money to eat virtually nothing. A wise man once wrote, "The best things in life are free." And clearly that man never did this.
This is an unbelievably bad idea.
The rules are I can't have anything else but water and black coffee. I have to go at least 3 times a day. I can't have seconds unless prompted to. And I have to buy at least one of the samples I liked per visit, so I'm not just being a total bum. I'll also let you know what I do with the samples I buy at the end of the video. Before starting, I had to make sure I knew when Costco set up free samples. I couldn't just swing for the fences like Jada Pinkett Smith if there was a man named Fences. I was told by somebody who works at Costco that their prime time is typically 11 through 7:30, which made me think, hey, this might be possible. It's just like intermittent fasting, except without the food. So I headed back to a very familiar place where I just ate nothing but the Costco hot dog meal for a week, except this time it's just free samples. For my first meal, I ate yogurt, buffalo flavored protein chips, more yogurt, but this time they were yogurt melts, and that was it. That was literally it. I had nothing else. This is a fucking stupid idea. I did buy the buffalo protein chips though. They were Gas City, Indiana, which means they were really good. And before I show myself going back to Costco for a second time today, I realized that I am very fortunate to choose whether I can eat or not. And I realized that a lot of people do not have that same privilege. In fact, 1 out of every 7 people in Northeast Ohio where I am from are food insecure, meaning they have no idea where their next meal is gonna come from. So during this project, I created a GoFundMe with all the proceeds going towards the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. They do a ton of amazing stuff in the area. If you are willing and able, there is a donation link in the description. All donations of any size are much appreciated, or you could just donate to your local food bank. Immediately after, I went to another Costco about 40 minutes away because the other Costco would have recognized me and maybe they would have called security, which actually that's not a bad idea because it means I won't have to do this video anymore. I sucked down a little sausage, had cherry baked cookies, fruit gushers, and the free sample lady said I could take more than one.
You can take more than one, that's okay.
Okay, I'll take 2.
I then had more yogurt, and that's when I realized Costco is probably going to have the same samples across all of their stores. So I better like what I'm eating because I'm gonna have to get used to it. Also, the free sample lady here thought I was the dad of the 2 kids in front of me.
All right, Dad, you want a strawberry too?
Oh, I like strawberry, and I'm not their dad.
Hi,
no,
Mom,
good.
I'm sorry, Mom.
No, you're good. I'll be a dad one day, just not ready right now.
Which I was quite surprised about, so I told the kids I would be right back after getting some milk, except I never came back. I had this chicken avocado thing that hit me harder than the uninsured driver that totaled my high school car while texting through a red light. Mini waffles, fortunately they were not blue. Please do not look blue waffle up. So that was 6 free samples for lunch, and guess what? They only made me hungrier.
Very good stuff on display at this Costco. The issue is it's just not enough.
For some reason, I think psychologically having free samples makes you hungrier than if you didn't have anything at all. Probably because my brain gets a bite of food and tells my stomach, hey, more food is coming. And then when there's no more food coming, my stomach's like, hey, this sucks, and tells my brain, you're hungry, you need more food. And I have no idea if this is true or not. I just made it up. So if some smart medical person could say something in the comments, whether it's true or not, I would appreciate that. I went back for dinner at the original Costco location at 7 p.m. because I thought free samples shut down around 7:30. So I walked around the store and I looked and I looked and I looked some more. And guess what? There were no more free samples the rest of the day.
There's literally no free samples up.
And the last time I ate was around 1:30 p.m., which means I would have to wait a total of 22 hours until I could have eaten again.
This was such a bad idea. This is an unbelievably bad idea.
And I don't know about you, but whenever I don't eat, I'm more unhappy than the people that found out what blue waffle was. I told you not to search it and you didn't listen. That's not my fault. But anyways, the only thing I could do the rest of the night is sleep because the only eating I was going to do was in my dreams. So far after day 1, I had eaten 9 total free samples, 33% of them being yogurt. The pros so far in this experiment were the variety, trying new things, and talking to the free sample people. The cons were fucking everything else. On the morning of day 2, I had no energy and a suppressed appetite. It was almost like I was eating nothing but Costco free samples for 3 days. Oh wait, I am.
I haven't eaten since 1:30 p.m. yesterday, so it's probably time we get going. Is this fucking leaking?
Somebody also asked me if this was a fantasy football punishment, and I responded, no, I'm just an idiot.
The strategy today, just take free samples until they basically tell me to stop.
After walking around Costco for 5 minutes and not seeing free samples, I finally found a free sample lady I passed by 3 times probably. And she had fruit gushers again. Don't get me wrong, as a kid, I would have loved having these, but now as an adult, I still love them. Also, I apologize for these really shitty looking hidden camera angles. I didn't want to film the free sample ladies without their consent. They do not deserve me putting a camera in their face. I then had some gumbo, which absolutely slapped. A great strategy I had for getting more free samples was asking the free sample ladies if I could get another one for my mom or girlfriend. But I never grabbed a free sample for my mom or girlfriend. It was always secretly me. I then had Olipop soda, which I got from a man. And also shout out the free sample men. I then bought some Olipop because coincidentally I had an Instagram brand deal with them. Yes, this is a flex. And also the gumbo from earlier because I love gumbo. 40 minutes later, I went to the other Costco and had lunch. Saw I had a stain from eating gumbo earlier, which, you know, I can't even eat right. I had some wheat thins, Gushers again, but this time I pretended it was the first time I've ever had them because I didn't want to let the free sample lady down.
I haven't had these in a long time.
Sunshine energy bars.
Sunshine energy bars.
And a jingle. Protein balls, Olipop again, gumbo again, which I'm not complaining. I would eat anything at this point. And I grabbed more Gushers because the free sample lady said I could come back and do that. So I did. And vegetable spring rolls. I bought these because holy smokes, they were so good it made me want to learn karate. And that doesn't make any sense. Before I left, I was staring at the food court where I wish I was eating the Costco hot dog meal and not just free samples. Unfortunately, I'm a masochist, so I'll have to save that for another day.
I just want real food again. That's all. Okay, I'm done.
Like I said before earlier in the video, I can't have anything besides Costco free samples except black coffee and water, and I typically drink about a gallon of water a day. And also, I apparently enjoy waterboarding myself. I also walk 10 to 15 miles a day, so I wasn't going crazy, but it was really difficult because, fun fact, food helps with that. For dinner, I went back to Costco.
I also just realized I forgot my hidden camera, so we're just gonna wing it with the fucking iPhone. Good job, me.
Had another protein ball, another mini waffle, and guys, I'm serious. If you have looked up blue waffle at this point, something is wrong with you. And if you sick f***s have looked it up again, I'm calling the police. I had more Olipop, a chicken burger, which really made me want to puke, so I could have another chance of eating it again. It was so good. Hey, yo, what the fuck? And my last free sample was cheese, but the free sample lady let me have 3 of them.
I asked if I could take one more for my mom. She said, take 2. I don't care. I was like, oh, thank you.
Eating only free samples obviously is challenging, but today was a win because I was able to eat at Costco 3 times and I was able to eat at night. I got invited to a local basketball game to watch the Magnificat girls high school basketball team play, and the athletic director was really excited because he was ready for me to try their hot dogs, which are from Costco. You gotta be fucking kidding me. After 2 days, I had no energy whatsoever and decided to sleep for as long as possible so I could be unconscious and not hungry.
This isn't a shock to anybody, but I'm really done with this project.
I only had 9 samples yesterday, but 19 of them today, which meant I had 28 total free samples through 48 hours. And why is that number significant? I have no idea. Today was day 3. It was really hard to get out of bed due to my lack of energy. I got up probably around 11 a.m., which is still 2 hours earlier than whenever I did in college. The free samples for breakfast were banging. I got a honey mustard snack mix.
How are you doing today? Better now.
Yogurt smoothie melts.
They're not bad. They're not my personal go-to, but beggars can't be choosers at this point.
Special K red berries. I opened wide and guzzled down some more juicy sausage. I ended up buying them because they were so delicious, and that's the point of free samples. They're supposed to make you want more, which unfortunately was also making this challenge much more difficult. Tempura shrimp, tempura, Tempur-Pedic? Tempura, let me look up the pronunciation. I have no idea.
Tempura.
I had some tempura shrimp, which was hot as
That's hot. Good. Hot.
cheese, a fruit and veggie smoothie, and oat milk cold brew, which was unbelievably good. And then I went back to the cheese man.
Mind if I grab one for my mom?
Go ahead, grab a couple if you like.
Well, since you said so nicely.
So I listened to the cheese man. I also sat on a Costco couch and contemplated my life. For lunch, 40 minutes later, I had the green fruit and vegetable smoothie thing again. I ended up buying it because, you know, I eat so much horrible shit. I might as well eat something good for once. Another vegetable spring roll, Logan Paul and KSI's Prime Hydration, which I pretended I've never had before, but honestly, I've had it a lot. More gumbo, and I lied to another Costco free sample lady.
You mind if I grab one for my girlfriend?
I do not mind.
Okay.
You're a good boyfriend.
I try. Thank you. Have a good day.
Too bad my girlfriend isn't here.
I am the scum of the earth. Another honey mustard snack mix. I looked on at the Costco food court once more and they haunted my nightmares, but I was...
One more free sampling and then I'm free from sampling. Oh, that was a bar.
My energy levels at this point were non-existent, but the thing about me is I'm a crazy person. You obviously know this if you consume my content on the regular, but whenever I'm making a video, that is all I am thinking about. As I got ready to go back to Costco one last time, there was only one thing I could do, and that was dress up for the free sample funeral.
The goal tonight is to get as many free samples as possible because I'm fucking starving. Shot. I gotta come back for the camera. Why do I do this?
I drove super early to Costco because all I wanted to do was eat and go to bed so I could have food again.
Let's get it over with one more time.
I had some tricks, which was my favorite cereal growing up.
This is for grown-ups.
I think I'm a grown-up, so I think I qualify.
I was such a serial killer back in the day. Feds, if you are subscribed, that was a joke. And weirdly enough, I did something I never thought I would ever do. Touch grass? No. Deny a free sample.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's some samples that I don't want them. I can't believe I'm turning down a sample.
I had too many yogurt smoothie balls and just was never a fan of them. As much as I crave food, I was so tired of having them. This unreal chicken salad that I ended up bribing the Costco free sample man with.
If I buy these, can I have another sample?
Yes. And as I continued to look around the store, I found no other free sample ladies or men. And that was it. I was done. I ate nothing but Costco free samples for 3 days. Now, the moment you've all maybe have been waiting for, I'm not sure. Here are the stats from the experiment. In a 3-day period, I had consumed 49 total free samples for a shockingly low price of $0.00. I thought that was clever. Despite my energy levels being very low during the entire experiment, by the time day 3 came around, I actually was very used to eating virtually nothing, which I thought would be the exact opposite. This one might be TMI. I never took a shit once during the entire 72-hour experiment. And after completing arguably the dumbest challenge of my lifetime, there was only one more thing left to do. After every visit to Costco, I had purchased at least one food item that I liked when I sampled, so I wouldn't be a total bum and just go eat at Costco for free. But the reason why I actually did it was because I wanted to donate all the good food items I got to the Greater Cleveland Food Bank. Donating money is good, but food is just as good, and they're getting some amazing food because, trust me, I sampled it all. Once again, the link is in the description if you would like to donate. And oh, by the way, I'm serious. You guys think I'm joking. Don't look Blue Waffle up.
Taco Tuesday, I be chilling with the moonroof down. We be cocktail cruising. I get silly when that woman go round.